Hey guys, Zerkaa here, and welcome back to my Willmall Ultimate Team series. It's been a while, not a while, but since kind of a bit of a delay since I uploaded the last episode of this. I've kind of been focusing on the career mode side of things. But I have got some kind of plans for my channel at the moment. The fact is I want to try and eventually get to a routine of uploading both a career mode video per day and an Ultimate Team video on the same day as well. So 2 videos per day, and then any excessive videos on top of that. It might take a while to get into that routine, so if I start missing out on uploads on certain days, then I apologise, but that is the routine that I'm eventually going to try and aim for. So hopefully that'll be something good for you guys, because obviously there's lots of you guys that only enjoy either the Ultimate Team videos or the career mode videos, and there's some of you that enjoy both, so people that enjoy both, it's the best of both worlds for you. We start off this series, and we've gone into a game against this team. This team's pretty good, it's pretty similar to my team actually. We've got Jarvis on the left, Johnson on the right, and Tarapt, and he's got Ramirez at CDM. Ramirez is a great player, probably someone that I need to eventually work towards getting as well, because he will link in with my David Luiz in the centre back. And I've still been doing pretty well in our team actually. You'll see in this episode, none of you have seen this gameplay before. I recorded this last night. Previously, all the other episodes I'd done in this series have been streamed, so some people had already seen the gameplay and know what was going to happen. And I was kind of streaming it because I found it was good, because I was getting a lot of help on how to do stuff. So obviously, as I've said before, I'm not the best at Ultimate Team, and knowing like what players to trade with, or knowing what players to get in certain things, and just knowing my whole way around, I'm not the best at it. Because as I've said, whenever I played Ultimate Team in the past, I've generally just been someone who's bought Microsoft points and gone and got packs and made a Brazilian team from that, and then not touched anything else for the rest of the whole year. I just played with my same Brazilian team, trying to get compilations. So that's why I think that's why personally I've been really enjoying playing so far. It's because I'm playing a different style of play. I'm playing like sweaty football, as you've probably seen. Some of you have said like you need to start scoring some better goals, so I'll probably work on that. But yeah, so I've been playing a different style of play, and I've also been working my way up from the bottom. So I really enjoy myself, actually immersing myself into my team. Like, oh, I've got to get this many coins, and I can buy this player. And you see there, I just scored a sick bicycle kick with small in with my little corner setup that I've got, my little custom tactic corner. Some of you may say that I copied FIFA Raleigh. And to you people, I would say you're idiots, because that that custom that custom corner routine has been around since like FIFA 11. I've used it since FIFA 11. I've used it in compilations prior to this anyway, prior to this game. I see when this game 4-0, and I've been really finding life in Ultimate Team pretty easy so far. I'm sure that is going to change when I hit Division 1. So I'm currently in Division 2, and I found it very easy so far, as you've seen. Like even when I was coming up against gold teams, other than that one game that I played, the first game of this series, where I got dicked on by some kid when I had a bronze team and he had like Balotelli and Aguero. But I'm sure you'll see at the end of every game, like when I show my stats, I think loads of you picked up on it already as well, like saying like, is it just me, or does like Zerkaa always have like 20+ shots? And it's true, like I do tend to have a lot of shots and have a lot of possession in all these games, and sometimes I sit there and think, how am I only winning like a certain score? So maybe that's one thing I need to improve, is my ability to actually score in front of goal. Sometimes I know I'm pretty wasteful with my chances. Maybe I need to take a while to actually make sure I'm going to score, because sometimes I just shoot too early and stuff. And just because I think it's where I've had my habits of trying to score good goals in the past. I've just had that kind of mentality where I need to shoot from long range and stuff, or shoot from further out to try and score a better goal, opposed to going one extra pass and scoring an easy goal. See, I'm just adding contracts to Sinclair and someone else. I don't know who it was. I've forgotten who it was. Who did I just add that contract to? Maybe it wasn't anyone. I don't think it was anyone actually. Oh yeah. Okay, it wasn't. It was Tiote. So I was adding contracts to Tiote and Sinclair. They both ran out of contracts. I also went on the hunt then for another centre back. I was looking for a centre back that had a lot of pace, and because 3-5-2 you want pacey defenders, and I stumbled across Figueroa, and I know loads of people had said in the stream when I had streamed in the first time round that Figueroa was someone I should probably get, and I saw him going for cheap. He was only going for like 350 when I first bid on him, so I thought, why not put a bid on him? And as you see here, I managed to pick him up for a nice cheeky 500 coins, especially when I've got 3,800 coins, so I can easily spend 500 coins on a Figueroa. And as I've said in previous episodes as well, that my kind of aim is to try and have a player to replace every single player in the sub. So if there was a right mid, I'll have a replacement right mid. If there's a centre back, I have a free replacement centre backs. So basically, if players run out of fitness and they get low fitness, then I can go out and I can replace them just by switching them over to replenish other players' fitnesses while they're on the bench. That way, I haven't really got to spend any coins on buying fitness cards or anything along those lines. I know there are other ways of doing so by playing like offline games and stuff, but as I've said, one of the rules of this series is to not play any offline games. You see here, coming against a guy who has Diego Alves, a centre-back, a goalkeeper, and has a striker at left-back as well. And I think this guy was actually attempting to de-rank himself to get himself into a lower division to make himself have more fun, I guess, so he could play against worse opponents. So he quit straight away, which is quite frustrating because that took a contract off of all of my players. And it's just one of the things. This is a bit annoying, really. I think that's the second person that's done it to me so far. I hope there's not more people doing that. I really hope that in FIFA 14, EA decided to not scrap the seasons thing, but keep in just like a quick match. Because this whole seasons thing, I'm not really too fond of it. We go into our next game, and this guy's got Kyle Walker right back. He's got a really good team. He's got 58 chemistry. So he's got that. I think Sirigu, is that Chiellini, Boateng in the middle, with Eto'o and Torres up front. I think is that Javier Pastore on the left? I'm not sure. He has a pretty decent team. But he has 58 chemistry, and that 58 chemistry really showed. In the 6th minute here, breakthrough, well back there, nice outside of foot shot. That was a great finish as well, that outside of foot into the top left-hand corner. And Danny Welbeck has been a great player for me as well. Like for someone who was so cheap, he's been so good. I didn't really think he was as good as he has been. I didn't think he would be as good as he has been for me. And loads of people said that he's really good, and that's proven to be right. He nearly had a nice goal there, but Szczesny kept that out. We broke into the 30th minute here, and Jarvis runs down the left-hand side, puts a cross in, and the ball then falls to Tiote, and Tiote then hits the post. Jarvis then, I think, Jarvis gets the ball here, breaks down the left-hand side, has a shot, and that is saved. And this Sirigu goalkeeper has really proven his worth in this game. Like, the amount of saves he had, this is a very unbiased edit, and I probably could have showed you a lot more chances that I had there. That was very wasteful. I tried to finesse it for some reason. I tried to finesse it with my right foot, even though Jarvis is left-footed. Had another shot there, and that went narrowly wide. Some of these chances were quite wasteful, but there's lots of chances where I got through and I could easier scored. Here, another great save from Sirigu. I don't know if I said his name. His name might be said differently, but that's how I'm saying it for now. Danny Welbeck breaks through here, has a shot, and that makes it 2-0. And finally, Danny Welbeck. I felt like I was 1-0 up and I couldn't get a second goal. I was sitting there like, when am I going to score this second goal? And luckily, on the 45th minute there, Danny Welbeck managed to pick up a goal to make it 2-0. And again, another great save from the goalkeeper there. Break down the right hand side here with Johnson, and Johnson and Jarvis have been great for me as well. Ben has a shot there, then that is then deflected straight onto the path of Welbeck, who puts it in to get his hat trick and make that 3-0. And moving to the 65th minute, Welbeck gets put through, and Welbeck chips the goalkeeper, and it looks like it's going in, and he gets back and just about saves that just on the line. And then that almost went in as well, tackled his player, and then it really rebounded. But here's a nice little cheeky goal. So I had a shot there from the edge of the area, and the ball fell straight to Welbeck's path. You'll see here, look, I put it across, it's cleared, and I think it's James Milner has a shot, and it falls straight into Welbeck's path, and there's a nice little cheeky chip over the goalkeeper to score his 4th goal of the game and make it 4-0 to us. He said to me, well then, but we're Willmall. And that guy then rage quit, and I guess that was obvious that was coming. And Danny Welbeck got a nice 9.8 rating for that game. And as you can see, I got 641 coins for that. And look at the match details. Again, as I said, 24 shots, 20 on target to his 6 shots and 3 on target. Complete domination of the opponent. And that's what most of my stats look like on most games. So hopefully I can take that into Division 1 and do the same. And that'd be great if I can go to Division 1 and still like dick on kids like I am so far. I went and picked up another right midfield here. I went and picked up Valencia. I probably could have gone for a lot cheaper, but it's like 4 AM in the morning when I recorded this. And there wasn't any other cheaper, versions of him. There was a cheaper one for 100 coins less, but he had like 2 contracts, and that's one thing I said that you have to make sure you look out for on the market is finding the right player with the right contract, because you could have like about 20 players, all for the same price, but then one could have like 60 contracts. That makes him so much more valuable than someone who only has like 2 contracts. Then come out against a guy. It says he has an England team. It's pretty much just a Man United team. Oh, it is a Man United team. Completely, other than the manager. He's playing a 5-2-1-2, and all these 5 at the back formations are really solid, and it's so annoying. I wish in FIFA 14 they kind of make it a little bit better. There was this awful. A ball got put through to Ben, and I tried to volley it, and it just went miles up in the air and wide. I don't know what he was doing. But good, I don't know if I've said this before, but good advice to you: if someone's playing 5 at the back against you, a good kind of tactic to use is just to pass it around quite slowly. Slow down your play style. If you play a pretty fast play style, you'll probably just get screwed over by him, because a lot of your players will come up and then he'll just counter you. If you play slow possession football, it usually frustrates him, and he should bring out his defensive line should automatically go up as well, but he should also become a bit slacking with his tackles should become a bit lackluster, and he should just like slide in just because out of frustration to try and get the ball off you because you're holding on to it. and a lot more gaps open up if you just play slow football, and that's usually that's what worked for me. I probably should have beat him by a lot more goals, and I did actually beat him. I think his 5 at the back saved him, and his goalie did a good job as well. But I just showed you the 3 goals there. Obviously, I haven't got much time left to show you in this episode. So that game finished 3-0. Scotty Parker picking up 2 goals. Of all people to pick up 2 goals, Scott Parker did. And that game ended 3-0. And again, another great result. And actually, Lallana picked up man of the match there. And we're going to have 600 coins to add to our tally. And look at the stats: 20 shots, 13 on target to his 6 shots, and 3 on target. And that then put us on 18 points for this season and puts us through into Division 1. And now the sweat begins. And now we get to see how bad Ultimate Team supposedly is and how everyone always complains about it. I'm eventually going to start experiencing these things. But if you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you want to check out my Career Mode series episode from earlier, then that is a link on the screen now. And if you want to check out my Let's Play channel, there's also a link to that. I shall see you guys in the next episode tomorrow. Goodbye.